another brand new episode of my channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial video on how to paint a realistic eye with acrylic colors. So do you think it is ever possible to develop your painting from this stage to this stage? If you think it's not possible, then I assure you it is possible and I will teach you how to do that. So please stay with me and please be with me and watch the full episode to learn how to develop a rough sketch into a realistic painting. And yes, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel, and yes, don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you stay updated about each and every upload on my channel. So why wait? Without any further ado, let's get started.
So here I am using colors like permanent yellow deep, yellow ochre, vermilion red, crimson red, Prussian blue and brown, and of course titanium white. Here you can see that I've already lightly sketched out my painting and mapped out the basic shape of the eye. So I have not only just captured the eyeball but also some of the immediate surrounding areas such as the eyebrow and part of the nose bridge. Now, while painting an eye, it is just as important to paint the area surrounding the eye as it is to paint the eye itself. Now, soon after completing the painting sketch, I move forward with mixing my first spots of color. I am trying to get the skin tone around the eye correct. You can follow from my color palette what color am I mixing here to get these colors. So I am not explaining them individually. Anyway, right now the painting looks just like shapes of brown and beige colors. But don't worry about whether your painting looks anything in the beginning. This is not what it is important. It is most important to put all your effort and energy into the values and colors you mix up. So this is what will make your painting work and come together. I will first finish the surrounding part of the eye, that is the skin part of the eye, and then move on to the sclera or the white part of the eye and the iris of the eye. So let me add an initial base color to the eyelids first. But no matter what color you add, the most important and intriguing part of the process is blending. You need to smoothen the lines between the two colors. It should be really easy. If you feel that it's not, mix more transitional colors and add them to the area that you are working on. And since acrylics dry up really fast, and if you are struggling with the drying up of colors, then please sit with a spray water bottle and spray some water in between so that you get sufficient time for blending the acrylics before they actually dry up. Moving on to the sclera of the eye. Now, although sclera, which are said to be the whites of the eye, are not really white. So, although we think of the white part of the eye as rather light in value, you can see that it is actually quite dark. So this is because it is in a darker shadow area and isn't that much different in value than the shadows that are next to it. Because we painted the surrounding environment, we are able to make the eye and area around the eye fit together. So I am adding some white to ultramarine blue to make this beautiful bluish tinge, saving the brightest white for highlight, pinker toward inner corner and a little pink on outer corner. Most of the shading shows that the eyeball is round and it occurs on the sclera, and the values can be very dark. Now moving on to the iris. This particular eye has a beautiful iris color, I must say, having a beautiful mix of green, blue, yellow and brown. Moreover, irises aren't solid color. There are stripes, dots, lines, and even zigzag patterns of different colors. So please wait and see how the final look of the iris comes out to be. As you can see here, I am adding some intricate details here. I am adding the blood vessels of the sclera. Now it is very important to go really slow and be patient and use a very fine tip detailing brush for this process. Now while creating these graceful eyelashes, always remember that everyone has different lengths and amounts of eyelashes. Some people might be wearing eyeliner and mascara. Either way, you will want to use a liner brush to paint the eyelashes. So look closely at how the top lashes arc. So starting with the edge of the eye, mimic swoop and length of the lash in one fluid motion. Move from the outside and toward the inside of the eye when they look shorter and less pronounced. The bottom eyelashes will be shorter and thinner. Remember, there is a small area of skin between the eyeball and those lashes. So, there will be a space between the bottom of the eye and its lashes. And yes, always add highlights. It can be thin, it can be light colored. Anyway, always add highlight or lines in between the lashes so that they don't look like one uncomfortable mass or all clumped together. Now we are almost towards the end of our painting. It is time to add some highlights and to add some finishing touches. Now when completing an eye painting, it is very important to continue to focus on the fundamentals. It is most helpful to ask yourself questions to know whether your work is complete or not. First of all, does the eye feel like it is sitting behind the eyebrow? So it is very important for there to be a believable sense of space. The degree of difference in depth between where an eyebrow is and an eye might seem trivial, but it makes a big difference in a painting. The second question should be that does your eye painting have a clear sense of light? You want to keep your work simple and be able to discern a clear sense of light right from the beginning. Third question is there a good color harmony? Do the colors in the eye painting flow well together, or do some colors stand out too much and distract from the rest of the painting? Fourth question is, do the color temperatures work? Depending on what type of light you are painting with, it is important to your specular highlights to be extremely cool while your warm core shadows are warm. With practice, you will be creating realistic eyes in no time. But remember, don't focus on the eye itself. Focus on seeing the eyes as abstract shapes, forms and colors. If you can capture the subtle shifts in values and intricate details, you will be able to paint any eye that you see. Keep at it and have fun experimenting with different techniques. You will be amazed at how much you can improve your eye painting skills with practice.
So hey, how did you like today's video? I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today's process, and I'm sure you have been able to learn something from today's episode. I have tried to make it as descriptive and as informative as possible. So I hope you have been able to learn something from today's episode, and please don't forget to share this episode with as many people as possible so that they also get to learn just as you did. And please like, share and subscribe and keep me motivated. So anyway, I will meet you next week, and until we meet again, keep painting and keep enjoying your art journey. Bye-bye.